Alright guys, in this live stream I'm gonna talk about Mdx and his haters regarding his course. So without further ado, let's begin reacting to his video, guys. I mean video, not video, it's a Reddit post and the title is Mdx is a scam, please avoid this, guys. So I'm gonna refute this guy based on certain things that I know, certain things that I have known for a while from some of my friends and family member. So I mean YouTube friends, not family members. So I kind of consider them as my family member, but they're not like real family member. That's what I mean by that. And some of the things that I'm gonna talk about is based on the evidence that we have currently. And so without further ado, let's begin reacting to his to these articles and whatever we have on the table. So let me just check the sound first. Okay, all right. So the first thing is that the Reddit post. Let me share my screen first. Can you guys see it? So the thing here, as you guys can see that, okay, Mdx SMMA Guru came on the radar with his TikTok videos. Initially I thought he was a corporate hate clone, then looking for some of his content, I liked him. I thought he had some decent things to say, but after looking further into him, I think absolutely everyone should avoid supporting this guy and his products. Why? He's a pathological liar, has zero moral compass. Like, based on what what evidence you were saying that he has zero moral compass? You see, like, this kind of stupid stuff, like, you have to provide evidence for it. Okay, give me some link, give me something that is gonna prove that, okay, you are saying the right thing. No, you don't have any links, you don't have anything to prove, so you just wrote down whatever you have in your brain. If you hate a guy, oh, he's a scam, he's doing everything to control you, he's the puppet master, he's doing this. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you have to provide me evidence so that I can look into it furthermore to like make myself believe that, okay, what you were talking about is real, what you were talking is completely making sense. So I don't think that he's providing any evidence, he's just talking some kind of stuff that is completely circumstantial. That's what I feel like. You have to prove, like, give me evidence for something that you were suggesting me or that you were doing in order to make me believe. So I don't understand that. And I'm not saying that, okay, he's not a scammer or anything like that. I have to provide clear evidence for that. But I'm based on certain evidence that we have on the internet, we can say that, okay, he's not a scammer. Like, you see, like, innocent until proven guilty, right? There is a saying. So you have to prove him guilty. That's when we can say that, okay, he's not innocent, he's guilty. But otherwise you have to think that he's innocent. Anyway, his backstory is not legit whatsoever. He said that he had a rough childhood. Okay, let me just zoom it. Oh, can you, I don't think you guys can read it clearly, but okay, hold on a sec. Can you guys read it? Okay. So the backstory is not legit whatsoever. He said he had a rough childhood and an abusive father. You'll notice though he never is specific about this one topic. That's because he admits on several podcasts he grew up in the best neighborhood in London, went to one of the most expensive school. I can't confirm, but have seen many comments saying he's driven to school in a Rolls Royce. Not to mention he grew up around extremely successful stepdad. Even if he decided not to like him or credit his stepdad, he moved out of Russia into not just England but the best zip code in the country. Gave him things where top 0.001% advantage. Frankly, coming from someone who had actually had an abusive childhood with literally nothing, low income country, violent parents, is extremely privileged. I think you can tell a lot about someone in terms of how much credit they give to other people versus take for themselves. He claims, like, what? Like, you haven't proved anything at all yet. I don't understand, like, what you were trying to say over here. So, what the hell, man? He claims his SMM agency was massively successful, yet out of nowhere he completely shuts it down to get to new levels of wealth. Now, obviously, like, okay, something is massively successful. Let's say I get like 1,000 views in a day. I'm massively successful, okay, on YouTube. I can consider that. But for some other people, it can be like oh, it's just average, it's just a normal thing. Those who are getting like 10,000 or 20,000 views a day, or something, like maybe 3 months from now I'll get 10,000 views a day. I'll consider, oh, 1,000. No, man, it's not something interesting particularly. So you have to think that, okay, depending on your circumstances, you will have different stance for certain beliefs that you had in the past, and you will have in the future. So you can't just argue based on something that you were like thinking, oh, this is this, that is that. No, you can't just make argument like this, man. You have to provide me evidence so that I can believe in you, bro. Like, I don't understand why some people are doing this kind of stupid stuff right now, but you haven't come out with anything that is believable until now. Okay, he claims assessment was messy, yet out of nowhere he completely shuts it down to get to new levels of wealth. Okay, you can, like, if you are making like, okay, let's say I'm making $5 million a month, okay, and then I get a business idea that will help me to make like $10 million a month, or maybe $20 million a month. So right now, let's say I'm spending like 10 hours a day for this $5 million business. Okay, and then the other thing that I'm talking about is that 10 or 20 million, I'll be spending the same amount of time. So in that case, I can just change my mind. Okay, I'll shut it down, I'll change them, I'll go for the bigger one where I can make myself believe that, okay, this is gonna happen, okay, this is legit, okay, I'm gonna be able to make $10 million a month. I can do it. But no, oh, you had a massively successful business, why did you shut it down? Why did you do it? Oh, right now you want to go for a bigger goal. I think that's fine, but what the hell are you talking about, bro? Okay, after just few months earlier he could sell it for around 10 million valuation. You don't just have to shut it down. That's profitable. Okay, maybe he needed more time to spend on that business, that's why maybe he had shut it down. You don't know. But why, like, you were just trying to completely take his credit away from, like, I don't get it. Anyway, let's read it further. He could sell it for 10 million, so you don't have to sell profit. You at minimum hand clients of to a partner or co-founder and get acquired even at a low 1 to 2x multiple. Anyone with basic business knowledge would see call him out on this, but I don't see anyone doing it. Okay, so that's a good point right there. I would give you credit for that, but maybe it's his choice. You don't know. Like, okay, maybe he could have sell it for $1 to $2 million. Maybe he there are a lot of reasons why some people wouldn't give you the business that they have. Well, maybe he can make like $10 million from that, or maybe like $1 to $2 million. Okay, he could make it, but maybe it's a bigger threat for his bigger goal. Maybe that, let's say he has Y business and he has X business. X business is like $10 million valuation he had it, and then the other one will be much bigger than that. Okay, but the business the business X could be a threat to business Y. That's why he didn't sell it. That's why he went to went for business Y. So and he shut it down. There could be many reasons. Okay, I don't understand what point you are just trying to, like, you have to give both sides. Okay, I'm giving you credit for making one point over here, but on the other side you can say something like that I mentioned within last couple of minutes. So yeah, just I don't understand that. Okay, he teaches zero technical skill and doesn't even know how to run ads. Okay, there are people who doesn't know, like, does Elon Musk know how to run ads? Can you tell me that? You can't tell me that he is successfully running ads. So obviously you have to hire people. You don't have to learn anything and everything that around the internet. Sometimes you have to spend time on doing certain things. Maybe you want to save some money, then you can um, spend some time learning how to run ads. So it depends on the person, like what he wants and what he wants to do. And I don't understand like what points you guys are trying to make over here, but it's completely BS. Okay, let's move on. um he even admits hiring other people to do it. Okay, hiring other people to do it is fine. Okay, it says that ad don't work on his for his own course. If he can't get ads to work for his product, how can he for other people? Reason being, he doesn't actually know how to run ads. Hence point number two, his agency was not legit, at best could not retain clients past 1 or 2 months. You are just making a lot of assumptions, bro. That's not the way to think about certain situations. You have to make a point that will with some kind of legit information. But what you are talking about, it seems like circumstantial. You don't have real evidence for it, because if you had, then you would have like given some link. I don't know if Reddit allows you to have link over here, but if that's the case, like you are not able to insert link, you could have like do it in other way. But anyway, let's get back to the main topic. This point may be unpopular, opinion based, but you can tell a lot about someone by their set of opinions. He set up shop in Dubai, which you can make your own judgment on as a place. He has moved purely for tax reasons, which I think says something about you as a person, aka putting money above everything. Okay, people can put money above everything. That's their own choice. I don't understand. That's their own prerogative. I do not understand what points you are trying to make over here. Let's say like you are giving like you are giving taxes, like you are being taxed, and then the tax is Ari Luher. Hello, what's up? It's pretty good out here, man. Cold. Okay, the next point. Okay, all right. He also completely trashes America and the Western world on podcasts where guaranteed 90% of his customers are okay. Now people have different, like they can make a lot of points about certain things. Okay, like the war in Iraq where a lot of innocent people die, so you can trash America for that. Okay, and I don't think that America is doing everything bad or America is doing everything good. So you just have to like take the viewpoints. Like you have to understand. Like some people will trash America, some people will praise America that for its freedom. Okay, but you are praising something. You have to understand it's somewhere in the middle where everything lies. But you have to understand also something like polarizing. Okay, so he's talking about the extreme points maybe that's the reason why maybe he knows those extreme points, like why America is bad, okay, and that's why he's trashing America, maybe. Or there are people who are praising America, they will just mention the good things. So, or maybe they know the good thing about America. So there could be a lot of reasons why some people are doing their own thing, but I cannot say like he's completely wrong over here to share his opinion. For sharing his opinion, it's up to him, like how he's doing his own stuff. And okay, um and lastly, he said on a recent podcast he's a big fan of Putin. Now I'll admit, I personally am an Ukrainian, so this one hurt me, as Putin currently bombing our playground and my entire family refugees or fighting in the war. Everyone is of course entitled to their own opinion, but to say such a brazen way you're a big fan of Putin, again, make your own judgment here about moral fiber. Now, let's say I'm a fan of Jordan Peterson. Okay, now do I agree with everything that Jordan Peterson does, or like the moral order, maybe something else? No, maybe there could be something that I disagree with him, right? So, what point you are trying to say? Like, if I'm a fan of Justin Bieber, okay, let's say, I, I mean, I was a fan of Justin Bieber since like 2014, and I still listen to his songs. And what I'll say here is that do I agree with everything he says or does? No, obviously not. So what point you were trying to say? Obviously, if you say like, okay, Putin is doing a bad thing, you can say that. Some people will say it's a good thing. That's their opinion. Okay, I'm not saying like, okay, Putin is a bad guy or good guy. It doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't affect him either. Like, what is my opinion over here? But I'm not saying like, okay, I'm not saying that he's a big fan of Putin, but he is supporting the war. He's supporting that, erasing Ukrainian people is a good thing. Like, I don't think that I have seen it, but if you have evidence to support that, okay, he is supporting the war. I do not know yet, but if he does, then it's really, really bad. Like, I do not support any kind of war. Um, but being a fan of somebody for certain things, it's not a big deal for me. Again, make your own judgment here about moral fiber. I could continue about how he was pumping crypto shits coins to his subscribers, specifically Luna, before claiming he sold at the top. Now, I cannot judge somebody based on this kind of stuff. Like, okay, people can claim something, and that is completely fine with me. I would never like trying to discredit them for something that I do not have any kind of evidence of, right? So that's the thing I'll say over here. And then, okay, specifically Luna before me, when anyone who took his recommendation lost a ton of money, or released an NFT which he completely stopped caring about after launching it. Rug pull term here is subjective. Mainly, I'll just say this: I'm just bothered by how these people are blowing up on YouTube. They can say anything to get clicks, fans, and chill millions of people. And when they're unethical, dishonest, and lose people tons of money, there is no consequences. Society used to have consequence for this sort of stuff. Is kind of the game. Okay, whatever the thing you were trying to make here is that, okay, a lot of people are just talking BS on the media and getting views. Okay, why didn't you talk about them? Because he's making money over here. Okay, he's a lot of people were commenting like, oh, he's funneling, he's doing this, he's doing that. And it's their own paragraph, like it's their own thing. Like, okay, some people are here to make money. Okay, some people are doing their business, they're collecting your emails. That's their fun thing. Okay, they can do it. And also, for example, Twitter, Instagram, they're also collecting your Gmail, they know it, and they're also sending you email on a daily basis. What you are doing over there? Don't you think that they're advertising something? They're doing nothing at all with your email. They're just giving you free service for no reason. They're not tracking you for no reason. Everything is to do something with you, man. You are a product. You have to think that you are a product. That's why people are collecting your information, as much information as possible. Apple is saying that, oh, I'm giving you the best security out here, and you see there was a research done on it that the Android the phishing and stuff like that, hacking and information stealing information and stuff like that were the same for iPhone users, same for the Android user. There was no difference, even though Apple is claiming that we're very conservative about your privacy. Bro, you have to understand everything. But anyway, I have I'm feeling thirsty right now, so I'm gonna end the live stream. I hope I was able to make you think in a different way. I'm not a big fan of Iman Gatsi, okay? And you can say like whatever you feel like. You can share your thoughts on the comment section, and I'm open to it. But leaving hate comment would get you banned from my channel, okay? So do not do it. But criticize. If you want to criticize, go ahead. You have to give the if you are talking about somebody, you have to give credit for something that they're doing good. You have to take credit away from them when they're doing something bad. So that's how that's where my stand is. That's where I'm standing currently. And guys, you can subscribe this channel and hit the like button if you enjoy this kind of content, and share this video with your friends and family. I hope they will enjoy it, they will like it. And there is super chats and super thanks option for everyone to support this channel. So yep, a portion of that goes to charity, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Love you all.